This is not an in-depth review of the EF24G. This is not a tutorial on how to fly this plane or how to use its unique standout capabilities. This is a first impressions review with a little bit of class, a little bit of charm, and a little bit of my thoughts as a guy that has dabbled in VTOL and other complex flight sims for like, I don't know, somewhere between the ballpark of 5,000 hours. So, this plane is supposedly the first EW dedicated aircraft that is introduced to VTOL VR. Its uniqueness comes in the form of these big bongo donkers that jam radars. Pretty neat, and jamming as a whole is very cool, and a mechanic that has been introduced within VTOL. Very nice. The jamming capabilities of the EF24G are actually amazing for the whopping 13 seconds I tested it, because from what I quickly gathered, this game mechanic will provide an actual engaging and fun thing to do for the backseater.
Yeah, no, that's really smart for, because that is all stuff that is extremely helpful to the pilot, while the pilot is doing all the pilot things, not just flying, but also shooting at targets and setting himself up. So everything in the backseat can be completely independent of everything in the front seat.
And coming from a guy that personally, respectfully of course, despises working in dual-seater aircraft, this design is big brain. Humongous brain. I am, for once, actually excited to split up tasks in an aircraft because they are made to work without interfering with each other while they work. Bahamut, hats off to you. This is an amazing choice on your part. No one likes a suck-up, but my god, it is hard to convey how much I personally appreciate this type of design for dual-seaters, especially when thinking back to all the problems I've had with it. Regardless, I'm sure none of you actually want to hear me gripe about the dual-seater aircraft. What you actually want to know is what is it like to fly this aircraft, and if it's worth the money it costs. And boy, let me tell you, the one thing you realize when you push the engines into afterburners is how fast this thing is. This is, by far, the most powerful aircraft in the game.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit, it's a little bit more snippy than a Tomcat. Oh my god, we're at 300 already.
Put those flaps up.
They're already up. 400, okay, the wings go back at 500 knots. Holy shit, dude! 600! 650. Oh my god. Mach 1.1. 1.2. 850 knots. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Mach 1.4? On the deck? What the
And I do not mean in terms of stealth or weapons or jamming or yabba blah 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 blah. I mean in sheer engine power. This thing can short takeoff not because it has short takeoff abilities like the other two jets that have them, but because when Bahamuto decided to make it, he decided that it should have enough lift and engine power to make anything NASA makes look like a joke.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh yeah. No problems. This is straight up. We're accelerating through 300 knots. What?
Now, who cares? Yeah, it's powerful. So, what? I know. I would be asking myself the same question if I too was normal, but I am silly and goofy and have been around flight sims long enough to know that this speed is like being given the answers to all your problems. You can dodge just about everything from ridiculously close ranges, let alone from far. Mach 2 capable missiles can be outrun well past a regular MAR, or minimum abort range for those who are unaware. In my short 2-hour first impressions of the jet, I was dodging and outrunning MRARH missiles within 7 miles, and outrunning proper Mach 3 SAMs from a standstill at 10.
This is fun. I'm just flying at 800 knots on the deck and nothing can catch it. And maybe that missile.
Yeah,
maybe.
you bought the cheat DLC.
I did. This is great. Yep, that missile already gave up. What is happening? Beep, 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 beep. Dude, 580 knots accelerating 9 Gs. This plane is ridiculous. 5 miles in the Mar and you're able to outrun missiles. What the fuck?
And that is stupidly good. Dummy thick good. I have a shameful amount of hours in simulated, of course. F-16s, respectively one of the best SAM-killing missile-dodging aircraft ever to be built and used against SAMs. And the EF24G, if it were real, would beat the shit out of the F-16 3 times over. I cannot overstate how stupidly overpowered it is to put the jet into blower and be going Mach 1.2 within 10 to 15 seconds anytime you want, at any block you want. Really, I simply cannot. So, is this jet worth the money it costs? Absolutely. The money would be going to support a fantastic developer first and foremost, but this is a very unique yet complicated aircraft that introduces a whole list of mechanics and fun things to learn within VTOL. Its flight performance is godly, and its loadouts are potent. It has multi-crew compatibility, and although I haven't been able to test out the unique multi-crew aspects of the F24G, which I think is a shame, but right now I am absolutely scrambling to get this video out so I can get my personal opinion out there before every other creator with access to the game makes a video about this claiming to be a stealth tomcat or something, even though it literally specializes in fucking jamming, which makes it like the opposite of stealth, and I'm getting way different myself, but I do believe this aircraft is a beautiful aircraft within the limits of VTOL VR. I believe the new dynamics and mechanics Bahamut has introduced to the game alongside the EF24G are a feat of accomplishments and will bring a fantastic, unique aspect to flight simming that we really haven't seen before. Well done, Bahamut. Well done.